Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's the Crash Out, and welcome back to the Crash Out React Show. Thank you for clicking. We're back on this Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette. We're gonna be finishing it up. This is like the last contestant, last due, so I don't think it's gonna be any more episodes for this set. This is a continuation, so the last two episodes, if you missed those, just go back, check those out real quick. I think I'm gonna do a cheater reaction next. But I want to find some different type of content to do. Like, I don't want to just keep doing Pop the Balloons. So I'm going to try to find something else to react to, too. But something that's, like, funny and dating related. Something like that. But y'all see. Y'all see. Anyway, thank you for clicking. Make sure you drop a like, follow, and subscribe. Because that's what I need. You know, I'm trying to get the bands, boy. I'm trying to get to the bands. You feel me? So run me up real quick. And thank you for clicking on the video. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Keith.
Keith, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Keith?
And where are you from?
San Diego, California.
San Diego, okay. And what do you do?
I'm a producer and audio engineer at a studio out here, and also a server at a breakfast spot.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you said out here. So you live out here,
Yeah, I
but
live
you're
out here.
from San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, now what are some things you like to do for fun?
Really just work on music. I kind of been getting into reading a lot, so trying to, I'm looking at a computer screen all day, so I'm trying to like maybe look at real paper sometimes, So that's kind of it.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Just a girl that's like confident. She got like her own stuff going on a little bit, and like she knows that like we gotta like feed off each other, and kind of make each other better, So.
All right. And what are some of your deal breakers?
If you're not really you don't gotta be super active in the gym, but like keeping your body like healthy, healthy eating. So like, if you're not kind of taking care of that part of your like kind of body and stuff, that's probably a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
So,
All right, cool. Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a pretty solid introduction. He seems a little dry, like a little monotone, not melancholy, but just a little drab, like a little boring almost. She even asks, like, what do you do for fun? Bro says, I just make music for fun. I do some more work for fun, and then I read for fun. And it's like, that's all you do for fun, bro? You can expand a little bit more on how you have fun. Like, I think that's what people talk about the most, is how much fun they go have and what they like to do, traveling and sports and, so it's like, I don't know, that's a little, unless he's just trying to play it low-key and cool, but I think, no, that's just how he is. He's, like, even his body language is a little stiff, He's not really out there with his expression, so, I don't know. I feel like, bro's a little boring, bro's a little cool, but, I mean, bro's a little down-to-earth, but it's just that he's not, like, it's a simple word. The word that I'm trying to say is so simple. He's not, extroverted. It's been a long day, guys. I'm pretty tired. But he's not extroverted. That you could just pretty much tell. But it's a clean fit. I don't think the colors really go together. I don't know why he put on brown pants with a black. I don't think black and brown go together. Like, I think that's pretty hard to pull off. I think it's a decent fit. If this is what you're gonna wear to a first date, though, that's kind of crazy. Unless it's like the movies or something like that. But it's like, that's not a first date fit. The Carhartt is crazy. You feel me?
No pop balloons. Let me give you a pick just to hang on to it.
I don't think bro is gonna find anybody. I think they're all gonna pop their balloon on him.
Here you go. And go ahead and ask our four beautiful ladies a question.
What is your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. Okay. You guys got to hear this one earlier, so I hope you cooked up a good response now. All right, your name and age and what's your ideal first date?
My name is Cheeto. I'm 21,
Cheeto!
and I'm gonna give the same answer I already gave. Something fun, like a theme park, maybe like a sports game. I don't know, something fun, not just dinner. Like something where we can be active and also get to know each other.
Okay.
All right, name and age and what's your ideal first date?
Samira, 23. Ideal first date is something adventurous, something that we can break the ice and still get to know each other. Because you
Okay.
can get to know a person a lot through activity. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
so what would be your favorite activity?
favorites would have to be bowling is a great one.
Well, it's fun.
Escape room. Somebody said escape room earlier. Escape room is a great one as well.
Okay. Seems lit.
All right, name and age, and what's your ideal first date?
Autumn, 22. Earlier I said Dave and Buster's because like I love competition and stuff, but now that you said that you're a producer and you love to do music, I'm a singer and songwriter, so I think that would be
Right,
a
yeah,
great
they go
cool
together,
thing for
yeah.
us to do. Maybe I write some
Okay.
music, maybe we figure something out so I can kind of see where your head's at. Maybe we could
sure.
write music about certain things in our life, you know,
sure,
just figure something out. So that's something I've never actually done, so.
Okay, that's dope. Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, name and age, and what's your ideal first date?
My name is Lena. I'm 27, and I would say the escape room because if we can't figure out how to escape, then we probably don't need to be together. And yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, something like that, and just something where we could break the ice and just, you know.
Okay.
I love to eat, so dinner too.
Okay. For sure. Yeah.
Introducing Iron
The
Beam,
question has
the
been
best
asked
choice
like
for futures
5
trading.
times, I think,
Iron
in
Beam
this
is
video,
the
so it's
industry-leading
like
broker catering to.
it's not even an original question. Stop asking what y'all want to do on the first date. It's not entertaining, bro. Like that shit is kind of played out. You're just not gonna get any information from that is really respectable. I guess maybe if you're like really locked in with somebody and you like been texting for a while, then you're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go out, we're gonna do something, then yeah. But after you ask all the important questions, he's not even asking anything important. This is his first question.
Okay, go ahead and ask them another question while we're here.
If you had to say like a red and green flag for yourself, what would it be?
A red flag for myself?
Yeah.
No red flags. No, I'm kidding.
That is the red
Yeah, I mean, like, hold up.
I would say my
ready.
red flag is I feel like in the past I've been too overwhelming, like not having my own individuality in a relationship.
Okay.
So like just me pouring all of myself into my man.
Yeah.
So I would say that's a red flag because you need to have your own life, your own personality, your own, yeah. Yeah. What was the other question?
Now what's a green flag?
Oh, green flag, everything else. Like,
okay.
I cook, clean, all the basic things that a woman should do. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a big supporter, so whatever that you want to do or already do, yeah, I'm pretty versatile with what I can offer.
Okay. Love it.
All right, bro. Asked a better question. A green flag and a red flag. So, I like this question because it makes them think about themselves and really give them like a decent answer about your shortcomings. You know, it takes a lot to be able to recognize a shortcoming and explain it, like break it down why you feel that way. So it really shows it an emotional maturity level. That's what I'm trying to say. It shows what level you fall on, what your emotional it's a different word, comprehensiveness, I guess, but it just shows how reflective you are, really. And then the green flag, of course, you want to see what they're bringing to the relationship as well. So this is like a compatibility tester. This really tests the water, see if you can put up with somebody, their red flags, and see how you can also bring something to them. It's like a balance thing, and I really like it. I like the
All
question.
right, what about over
It's a
here?
fun way
Red
to
flag and
get
green
some
flag.
information.
So red flag for me is I'm just a pretty big overthinker. I just overthink a lot. Sometimes a little bit of a perfectionist with like myself, so I might get a little stressed out. Like if I can't get something right sometimes, especially with my music or, you know, things that I like to perfect, like my craft. But yeah, those are really my red flags, but I try to turn those into positives. Like I like how my brain works, you know, so, but I think other people just don't like it because it stresses them out a little. But my green flags, I would just say I'm very supportive, understanding. I really like to listen and just like understand, you know, people's past, why they are the way they are now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like to take the time to get to know somebody.
Okay, over here, your red flags and your green flags.
Red flag would be that I am a nonchalant person. It's not that I don't care. It can appear that I don't, but really deep down inside, I'm a Cancer. I'm emotional. So.
You said you're a Cancer?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
a
you said?
Cancer. I'm emotional.
Okay.
So, green flag, I would say I am very supportive. Whatever you have going on, I will back you 10,000%. I believe in you probably more than you believe in yourself.
That's what you need in life.
Yes.
That's what you need.
Okay, your red flag and your green flag.
A red flag about myself that I think would be a red flag from a man's perspective would be that I don't really like to go with the typical roles of like a man and a woman in a relationship, like in terms of cooking and cleaning. Like I'm not saying that I won't do it, but I feel like a lot of men think they deserve that just for being a man. And I'm the type of person where like you have to show me that you deserve that and like earn it. So I think that's the only thing people might think is a red flag. I don't think it's red. I think it's just real. But my green flag, I would say I'm very honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You know, we got to throw it back to you.
Yeah,
Now, what are
yeah.
your red flags and green flags?
I'll say a red flag.
What the fuck? Okay. I don't think they really answered that question the best, especially Cheeto. Cheeto did not answer that question right. Like, what did she say? The fact that,
Honest. Yeah. For being a man. And I'm the type of person I think people might think is very honest.
We got to throw it back to you.
Yeah,
Now, what are
yeah.
your red
But yeah, I don't think a lot of them are answering this question right. Like Cheeto, she said that you had to basically earn femininity out of her, basically, is what she's saying. It's pretty much the jargon of all women nowadays, that just because you're a man, you don't deserve certain things. I'm not gonna do certain things just because you're my man. And it's like, well, if I am your man at this point, haven't I already made it past the point of needing to earn it? Like, what am I still earning if I'm already your boyfriend? Like, why did you put a title on this if you're not gonna do what I expect you to do? Oh, no, it just seems strange to me. Like, first and foremost, yes, everything is earned. You don't just wake up and you get, the world handed to you. Of course not. But within the context of dating, saying your red flag is, oh, I hold out, basically. One isn't a real red flag, because she spun it at the end to make it seem like it was a self-worth thing, So it's not even a real red flag. And then what you're saying is that you're not reciprocal, that you're going to take a lot before you give it out. So that's kind of crazy. That's kind of a crazy way to answer it, if you ask me. Let me just go back real quick. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. What she said about the overthinking, I think it was a pretty decent answer. Overthinking for sure can be a red flag, especially if there's really nothing to go off of. But at the same time, she spun it at the end to make it seem like, oh, it's just a positive thing, because I like the way my brain works. Other people see it as a problem. It's not a problem for me. But it's like, well, if other people keep telling you, you're overthinking this and that's why you're crashing out, or you're overthinking this and now you're all up in your emotions, your day is fucked up and you want to lay in bed all day because you keep overthinking, then maybe it is a problem. Maybe it's not just a cute quirk you got going on. Maybe it's something that you need to, talk to somebody about, bruh. And that's another problem that you see in, the dating landscape. People have real trauma, actual problems, and it's like they're not trying to really solve that. So it's like, shorty, yeah, that's a real red flag. Yeah, I should have said it's not a real red flag, but that is definitely a real red flag because you spun it off. Overthinking can be, a pretty big problem. What was I going to say? My bad. I might seem judgmental, but I just like to think about these things, guys. I just like to think about the way people think and the things people say. I really liked what she said, because she said she can be overly clingy in a relationship. So that, it takes a lot of self-awareness for a lot of people to even get to that point. She says, she pours so much into her man, and the way I interpret it is like she was clingy. She was probably always up under him, trying to make sure he was good and stuff like that. And it's admirable. I'm not saying, that's a bad thing, but yeah, that is a red flag. I'm not that clingy. You feel me? So it kind of grosses me out when I see that clingy behavior that always needs to be. It's just a little icky. It's like, come on, man, come on, you good? You straight, right? Like, I'm good, and you gonna be good too. So it's like, I just appreciate the fact that she's able to recognize it. I don't think a lot of people in that situation have the mental clarity or the self-awareness to be like, oh yeah, I was just being overbearing. Because yeah, sometimes you just too much. You just be too much.
Would be that I don't relationship. Think they
Wait a
just
minute, no, let me stop.
I'll say a red flag about me is I'm a little stubborn.
Okay.
I could be a little stubborn, kind of hard-headed. Sometimes in arguments, I might kind of, not really want to hear it, in a way. And then I'll say a green flag is just ambition. Like every day I'm doing something to try to make it. So,
Okay.
but that's probably
All right.
a
Nice.
green flag. Yeah.
Okay. Well, go ahead and pop one balloon after hearing from the ladies.
Okay. Oh shit, that's a tough one.
All right. Okay.
interesting.
So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I was actually going to pop it because I was just thinking, and I seen him kind of come. It was gonna happen anyways. I was going
Why?
to pop it
Yeah.
just because, like, when you said the stubborn thing, like, I'm a Taurus,
I
so
am too.
yeah,
So-
we know how stubborn we can get.
sure.
And it's just like I've really worked on it over time, and it's very hard for me to communicate, with a man if he can't hear me out. Like, I'm one of those, like, if you have to, take a break and walk away, it's really hard for me because, like, I overthink things. So if you have to walk away from a conversation, I'll just sit there and be like, like, I need you to talk to me.
Yeah.
So that just probably wouldn't work out.
For sure.
But yeah, that was the reason I was going to. But yeah.
Okay.
They
And
go
why'd you end up
together.
popping her balloon?
I would probably just say the height, just a little bit. That's
And that's it for him.
Probably the only
Just the
thing.
height.
Like you said you did music, and I love to like kind of hear some and kind of maybe connect with you on that. But just in terms of like, just the height factor, it was the only thing
This
for me.
is
Just have some
interesting.
tall heels on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Maybe it's not that
You're
interesting. I would have thought she would have got picked, but she is like the first out for him. And that is so interesting to me. I was not expecting that at all, especially since they have the music connection. I'm like, damn, Shorty might be like I wouldn't touch her. So Shorty might be like really bad material, like, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about her. Like, she's just not my type personally. Like, I just don't go for all the tattoos. It just don't look good to me.
Okay, we
popped
now have
first.
3
That's tough.
unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask them another
I would have
question.
popped first.
Okay, another question. Let me see. What's the one reason why your last didn't work? Main reason.
Why your last relationship didn't
Yeah, I
work?
don't think
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
super.
Let's start over here. Name and age
Same
first, and answer to this
questions.
question.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21. I've already said this a few times, but
Cheeto.
never really been in a relationship. I would say the reason it didn't work out though was just I was leaving for school. There was going to be distance, and yeah,
Okay. Got it?
that's all.
Cheeto got a nice
Let's
side.
go over
boob.
here. Name and age and the answer to his question.
I like that.
Samira, 23. I would say the respect level was not the same. I
Okay.
was giving more than I was receiving. Yes. Yeah.
Over here. Name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Lena, I'm 27, and there's like a few reasons. We were together at 22, and then we ended things at 26. So I feel like we were like kids when we got together, and then we're like in our late 20s together. So there were a lot of changes with him. I mean, he was a liar and all of the things. So that was one thing, but I think we ultimately just grew apart. And I think I want to build with someone, and I think he wanted a win by himself, like a win where he's the reason why he's doing well or accomplished something. And I am someone who wants to collaborate on things, so I would say that's why.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Okay. We all
maybe I hated on her a little too much. She's pretty smart. Like, she really gives interesting answers. Like, she gets into, like, she goes in depth with it. And it's not too much. She doesn't, like, air her business out, but she really shows that she understands her role and her part that she played. Not maybe the part she played, but just the nuance of what was going on in his head. You know, she was able to break down and say maybe he just wants to win on his own. And that takes, you know, a lot of objectiveness to be able to pull yourself out of a situation and place yourself in someone else's head. So I gotta respect her for that. I can't even lie.
Always got to throw the question back on over to you.
Yeah, for sure. I probably think just long distance.
Okay.
It's, you know, it's hard to, like, when you get into an argument with somebody, it's hard to, like, make good, like, when y'all far from each other. You know, so, like, over the phone, it's like it's very difficult to kind of come back together. I feel like when you're in person, you can kind of talk it out a little bit. You can be there, it's present, you know. So it's like, but when you like far from each other, you can't really do the same. So that's why I think why I kind of ended. So
Okay, got it. All right, go ahead and pop one more balloon. All right, Cheeto, why was your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. I was probably gonna pop it. Honestly, nothing about your appearance or anything. It's just the meta glasses. I'm not really going for that.
What's wrong with the meta glasses?
Why are we wearing meta glasses to pop the balloon?
I mean, they're not on or nothing.
Oh, they're not on?
Nah,
Okay.
they show like a light. If they're
Okay, I'm just hating. I'm sorry.
So it's,
Oh, so you thought he was like recording?
I didn't know what I thought was going on, but it was something that was just off to me, like off the rip. So
It was
I
weird
just thought
that
it
he
was
was
a little
wearing
bit off.
glasses.
Like I said, I'm gonna be
What are we
honest, so that's
talking
just how I
about?
felt.
What are we talking about,
And why
Cheeto?
did you end up popping her balloon?
Before I smack
I just think
you
she's a
with
little
Cheeto.
immature, a little bit, just kind of a tiny bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Not like that, but just like little like yeah, just a little immature. I think the age just kind of, you know.
That's
the
fine.
only
I
reason.
am young, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
All right, thank you.
Go eat some fucking Cheetos.
Low
Get out of my
testosterone's
face.
coming for all men. Testosterone
was silly.
levels have
That
been
was just
dropping
some
1% per year since the 80s.
All right, so our two ladies left. Any questions for him? You ready? Okay, let's come on down here. Okay,
I think
go
my
right.
neighbor is mowing his lawn. I just heard yeah, that's a lawnmower. God damn it. It's 9 o'clock. God damn it.
Ahead.
What's your relationship with God and your family?
That was actually about to be my question, but yeah, I believe in God. I pray every night. My family, I'm a big family, or I think to try to be a big family man, you know, because like I feel like some of my family is like kind of here and there with each other, so I try to like mediate the situation sometimes and kind of bring them all together. So,
Are you close with your mom and dad?
well, my mom, yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not close to your dad?
he passed away a few years back. So,
Sorry to hear that.
thank you. But yeah, that's kind of. But yeah, me and my dad, we had a good relationship too. So we was locked in. But yeah, me and my mom, cool. Sister, cousins, you know. So
Your grandparents?
I just got grandmas right now. So just grandmothers, and then I would say I have a pretty solid relationship with them. I need to talk to them more because they're getting up there in age. So you
Okay.
know, but
How many siblings do you have?
just a sister.
Just a sister. Okay.
Yeah. So
Do you have any kids?
no kids.
Okay, that's all.
No
So you
kids.
said you wanted to ask her the
Yeah,
question
just
about.
what's your relationship with like? Do you believe in like a higher power? Or, you know?
Yes, I was raised Christian. I'm actually a preacher's kid. But yes, I have my own relationship with God outside of just being raised in the church.
Okay.
Yeah, I pray every day. I read my Bible most days.
Okay.
I go to church every Sunday. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, any questions for him here?
I did have a question. I'm sorry. You said you have a relationship with a higher power, or was it
Yeah, with God. Yeah.
God?
Yeah.
Um,
What you doing?
Seeing, you gotta see. You gotta see nowadays. I don't think I have any questions right now that I can think of.
Okay. Did you have another question?
I guess the same
Same
for her. Like, do you believe in higher power?
Absolutely. I think it's very important to have believe in something, but for me, I definitely believe in Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Okay.
He is my Lord and Savior.
Amen. Amen. There you go.
Good. Good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop your last balloon out of these two beautiful ladies left. Who are you popping?
That's a tough one.
I know. All right. So
That is crazy to me. I don't know if bro's like being legit here. I don't want to be an asshole. The choices that are being made here are crazy. Anyway, before we get into that, I did want to answer the red flag or green flag question for myself. My biggest red flag is that I will ghost the hell out of you. Like, I'm pretty bad at texting people and talking to people off rip. Like, I'm pretty bad at that shit. But yeah, I just up and stop talking to people. Like, I just do that. My biggest green flag is that I'm your hype man. Like, if you around me, you're gonna be happy. I promise you that. You're going to be turned, you're going to be lit, we going to be thinking, we going to be... Man, it's going to be great. You're going to think life is great if you're around me.
why was your balloon
promise.
unpopped?
I think he's very attractive. I liked his questions and his answers. Yeah. And his glasses.
Appreciate you.
Look, someone didn't like it, someone else likes it. All right, and why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I think, don't get me wrong, you saying all the good, right things, funny, you know what I'm saying, kind of everything, you seem confident, you know. I just think like, I don't know, I just think something wasn't there, you know. I just think like, just off the rip, like, your personality like stands out for sure. But I just think, I don't know if I could see us rocking with each other like that, you know. And that's kind of it, so.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so we have our final balloon over here. Now she's someone that's your type?
I believe so.
Believe? I'm just kidding.
All right, come up here with us. Let's all come on up here. I'll have you scoot that way for me. You stand on over here. All right. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
What pushes you to want a relationship? What makes you believe that you're ready for one?
Well, I don't really think that anybody's really ready for a relationship like that. Like I'm a so believer like everything happens for a reason. So like the relationships I done been in is when I told myself, nah, I'm not gonna get in a relationship, but it just happened naturally, you know. So it's like
you didn't force it.
it didn't come forced. So I think that if you force it, like if you say like, oh, I need a relationship, I need this, it's probably not gonna come, or you're gonna get something that's a little, it is not right, you know. So
do you have any intentions today or finding anything, or you're just casually?
well, I think that, like I said, like if it comes naturally, if it's a bond off rip, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So I don't kind of come with too much
Arlette don't like that.
strict like plans in a way, you know. But I just know that if it comes naturally, I'm rocking with it. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a weak ass answer.
She was itching
And
to
why'd
pop
you
it.
end up
Weak-ass
popping?
answer.
I didn't want to pop it, but I like intention.
Okay.
I don't think we align with that. I like a man with a plan and a purpose of what, you know?
Fair.
Yeah. And then also the I believe.
Right.
Oh, that one stung a little bit. Huh?
All right, thank you. I'll have you head on back then. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on.
thank you,
I'll go ahead and
thank
take the mic, and let's give it up for him, ladies.
Now, he almost did find one,
Thank you, everyone.
but he didn't. I didn't think he was gonna find one. The choices he was making were very interesting. I thought he should have went with the first woman right there. Now, the first woman always say when she get popped that, you know, I was gonna pop anyway. I already felt it coming. I was ready. So, I don't think it's always genuine. I think she'd be a little butthurt, but it's understandable. She keep getting popped. I understand. I would be pretty salty, too, if niggas kept popping on me, and it's two good matches for me out there, you know? But that last one probably definitely would have been a great match for her. I feel like even if they feel like they're both very stubborn, I feel like that's something you can eventually work out and talk through. That's something somebody got to grow up. Somebody has to, you know. But you know, who am I? I'm not God. I'm not Cupid or nothing like that. Yeah, but that last one, Shorty in the red dress, she asked some pretty important questions there because, yeah, it sounded like he was just playing around. Like he didn't really care what happened and he was just messing around. Maybe he just wanted to show up, say he did it. Who knows? I don't know. The way he moved throughout this whole thing kind of seemed a little weird. The questions he asked definitely seemed like he had some type of intention behind them, but at the same time, they seem very surface levels, very basic, especially the first one. If that's your leading question, it doesn't, then yeah, maybe you are just here to have a little bit of fun. But maybe I'm tripping. I'm reading too much into it. I think this was a pretty good episode. I don't hate these girls or anything. I think well, I don't know about her. She did some pretty annoying things, but maybe people are just annoying. Maybe I gotta just let people be annoying and just let that be okay. No, don't do that shit around me. If I catch you out there annoying, I'm gonna let you know. But I thought the girls were pretty cool. Cheeto was very cool, very sexy. She kind of said some silly stuff, but at the same time, I don't think I'll find anything, you know, of real substance here. You know, I think I'll have to find a real what am I even saying? I don't even know what I'm talking about. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I'm going to wrap it up here. My next video is going to be a cheater reaction video. And I'm going to find some more content and stuff like that. Maybe I'll go outside. Maybe I'll go outside and start making some content. Who knows? I just want to really get into it. I like YouTube and making videos. So I really want to get into this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you drop a like, follow, and subscribe. Oh, and help me pick, I need an outro. I was thinking like crash out, crash forever. Yeah, motherfucker. You crash out? No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, until next time, guys. Peace out.